I'm ready.
All right.
Here we go.
Welcome back to the duck call room, ladies and gentlemen. We're waking up.
I'm not waking up.
Well, you know, one of the things. It's all good, but
I've been to the doctor already. I sneezed blood. I think I have a sinus infection. My eyeball could fall out of my face at any moment. We'll see what happens.
That's a toughie.
Yeah.
So the allergies done got you.
I've taken 1 shot and 4 pills, though, so I'm ready. We're going to get through today.
What kind of shot do you take?
Whatever she said.
Oh, you mean you got poked with a shot?
Yeah, I think that was the word she used.
Yeah, you got that Rosefin shuffle. You know,
She
where
said-
your butt cheek hurts for a little while?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's right here. I got a Band-Aid and everything. I'll show you later.
Got a little burn in that cheek.
Uh-huh. She said, "Are you opposed to shots?" I said, "I want you to give me more. Whatever will make me feel better, give me 2 extra of those."
Yeah. Yeah. Steroid shots are a miracle, man. They work. But
anyways,
yeah, here we are. Me and Si spent yesterday afternoon filming The Duck Dynasty.
Revival.
It was
actually
fun.
because, hey, guess what?
Hey, careful. We can't tell them all now.
I'd
Hey,
like to know because I was about to head out there and y'all were like, "We're done."
Yeah,
there was a little fun involved in it.
yeah, it was fun yesterday.
That's
Plus,
right.
we found a shed antler. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we were just hanging out, doing all the things. And working with the old man is, I mean, he's a delight. Like, especially in his element.
You hear that, Si? You're a delight.
I know.
He knows.
I know.
He ain't cocky, but he knows.
That's why I spent 24 and a half years in the military, and I was the
Morale booster.
morale booster.
He was the CMO, Chief
Group
Morale Officer.
Group morale.
Yeah.
I has a particular set of
The
skills.
last thing Top ever said before he called the company to attention, Robertson, put that stupid teacup away. And I'd say, Top, I'm going to have it here when you call us to attention. Don't worry about it. I got you back, baby.
I don't think I was necessarily cut out for the military, but I would have liked to have done it with you, sir.
Oh, no. Hey, it was a blast. Well, Phil told me, since I was telling him all these stories, like the deuce and a half, when I got a tire stole off of it, and I never got below 10 miles an hour. That, and then the other one was they swam across a pond with a 3,000-pound engine.
On their back.
But I didn't finish the story correctly on that. I need to give it to you. Well, here's the rest of the story like Paul Harvey used to do. They're actually airtight when you put the engine in them and bolt them down because they're airtight. It floats.
Yeah, but that kind of ruins part of
I know,
the story.
but for years I told the story and did tell it. I said, the officer of the day asked me the question, Robertson, how do you think they did it? And I said, well, it would have took about 35 of them. I said, but the one I'm most impressed with is the one on the bottom.
35.
Because, hey, he had 34 people standing on his shoulders while they walked across the bottom of that pond.
That pond, 250 foot.
Oh, no, hey, look, for 6 months I had been dropping frames, vehicle frames, like a 5-ton dump truck, whatever, 3/4 ton, just nothing.
Filling up the pond?
Yeah, I'd pick it up with my rough terrain forklift and just take it to the pond and drop it in there. And hey, them babies sink out of sight. So that pond was deep.
Well, I got a phone call. I got a phone call about you just the other day.
What?
Somebody was offended.
No, I offended somebody.
No, I offended them by trying to fact check your Kentucky Lake Dam story with the catfish the size of Volkswagens.
Oh,
I got a phone call. He said, "Hey, you need to watch out. He's telling the truth. My dad was on the boat when they came up." I'm like, this world is too small.
Yeah.
Hey.
Whoever was part of that, we have somebody from Kentucky calling me.
Well,
to
no,
verify.
it was a government thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, look, our inspectors for dams come from the government.
Wow.
Okay. So, hey, it was a government job. We had 25 people standing around, 2 doing work.
Okay. So lots of witnesses.
Well, I now know one of the 25 standing around.
That's why, hey, it was lots of witnesses.
Yeah.
Lots of witnesses.
Yeah.
But see, that's what people don't realize. Out in the wild, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as long as the food source is there, whatever's out there will grow humongous.
What about people?
Okay, because, hey, look, all it depends on is, hey, is the food source available?
You ever seen my 600-pound life? Food source is there, and they got humongous, man.
Oh no. Hey,
Like,
that's why half the
That's
United
what's wrong with
States
them
is obese.
catfish.
Them catfish.
The only thing I love about the dam stories is it's at every dam
I was fixing
that exists.
I've been hearing that same story since I was a kid.
And it don't matter what dam you go to.
It
don't
don't
matter.
make it. It's
It's in Narbonne. It's in
Arbonne,
Kentucky.
Columbia, like
You gotta think it.
Columbia.
But hey,
What
look.
it is.
Thanks to PBS. Okay, I actually seen some people that was catching catfish in the Amazon River. A TV show about it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes
Look,
sense.
and they had caught one, and look, it was a beautiful catfish because hey, our Opelousas catfish is spotted yellow and brown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one was like a two-tone job. His top, no, I'm serious. His top was brown, and his belly was yellow. So this thing was beautiful, and they had caught him, and guess what they were doing? One of them had his head in his arms. Okay, the other one had the middle of the catfish in his arms, and then the other one was holding the tail. And I'm telling you, hey, it would probably be as far as the three of them. Like one was standing where I'm sitting, and the one was in the middle, and then the one was sitting over where Stone's sitting.
A 12-foot
He was about
catfish.
12 foot, and look, this thing was about this big around.
The big one.
So hey, yeah, he was a bull.
Would eat you
in
whole.
Robertson terminology, he was a bull.
I would not want to get eaten by a catfish. That would be a sad way to go.
Well, no, because that's what the divers told the guy that when they come up and took their 2 tanks off. He said, "Hey, what are you doing? You ain't been down for 5 minutes." He said, "Well, yeah, but you got to get somebody else. We ain't going back down."
We ain't going back.
And he said, "Why not?" He said, "Because hey, we felt an eerie feeling that we was being watched." And he said, when we took that big flashlight we had on the water and shined behind us, there was 8 catfish that could eat me and this guy, okay, and these 2 tanks we got on our back. And hey, when they swallowed, the tanks wouldn't even touch the side of their throat.
You know, that story, those 400-pound catfish stories,
Right.
they got a lot in common with them
Well, now I've
Black
caught,
Panther stories.
well, hey, I've caught like a 50-pound lot myself.
50 is very believable.
Well, hey, that's a big
50
catfish.
happens.
Well, hey, look, I'm gonna take you right quick. We're gonna go from the
Going on a trip.
fresh water, and we're gonna run off the mountain and run into the ocean, and then I'll tell you about a little bitty fish they got out there.
Mhm.
What's
It's,
it called?
it's about 2,000 pounds.
2,000.
Yeah, about 2,000 pounds.
A
That'd
blue
be,
whale?
That would be one of them big old whales that can swallow a man.
Sir,
much
he's
is-
not a fish.
Not a fish.
Well, hey, a mammal,
Here we
a
go.
mammal. He's a big one though. Okay.
Well, how big would a catfish have to be
To
to
eat.
be able to eat a
Eat a guy.
grown
He'd
human?
probably need to weigh at least 1,000 pounds.
1,000.
Shamu weighed 8,000 pounds.
And he made that wall.
Yeah.
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 And he
was
got
that, or was
vertical.
that Willie?
That was Willie. But I think
Yeah.
Shamu was the actor.
Yeah,
portraying
was
Willie.
Shamu was
Okay.
actionable.
Hard to say, really.
Yeah. But so I hate to burst your bubble.
Uh-oh.
This is a biologist talking here. now.
No.
Here we
not-
go.
But there was this show that ran for a while. You may all check it out. You'd love it. Called River Monsters.
Yeah, I watched it.
Good
Did
show.
you?
Yeah.
They caught all the monsters. is
They
why I
caught
read
all the
about it.
monsters.
Oh no, they ain't caught them all. Hey, you're speaking to somebody I hooked into the last knock monster, and he got away from me.
That old
Okay, I had him on.
Yes.
But hey,
Leg knock.
hey, he broke the line. Okay, I caught that sucker.
That nest lock monster.
That's right, the left knock. Okay, boys. Hey,
Oh,
It
man.
took him for a boat ride.
hey, look, boys. Hey,
What?
this is one of them. Hey,
What
they
line
used to have
were
a
you
show,
using?
believe it or not. Ripley's, believe it or not.
What line were you using when you hooked into
Well, I
nest
was
lock?
with, I was with
Hey,
him when he
not
hooked
enough.
into it.
Not enough because he broke it.
I was with him when he hooked into it.
That's right, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey.
so was,
Hey, I
so
tell you
was,
what. Hey, I was like knee deep in water. Hey, I fought him for about 30 minutes, and hey, look, I just barely can breathe because hey, he done pull me out to where I'm right on my nose.
Yeah, I'm out.
I was glad it broke.
I'll-
He was fixing to drown me.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I wasn't gonna turn him loose.
I lock my drag down and say, "This is it, buddy."
This podcast is thirsty work.
What are you doing now?
Oh, we're just doing another sweet tea ad.
Well, pour me a glass, or can I pour my
Yeah,
own?
pour your own.
Okay.
Out of all the flavors we got, and we got a bunch of them, yours truly right here is the favorite. Okay, Georgia peach. Look, the first time I drank it, I had like a vision. Okay, 1 minute I tasted it, and I was standing in a peach orchard in Georgia, and I actually picked one off the tree. The only difference between this and that peach off that tree, when I bit into it, the juice went running down my beard. So now when I drink it, I let a little bit trickle down into my mouth, just where it gives me the full flavor and the full feeling. Best thing about this is you're in complete control. You can make it unsweet, sweet. You see how dark that is? That's because I let it seep longer.
Steep.
I like it where, I can't read a newspaper to it, then I'll drink it. If I can read a newspaper to it, it goes to the trash can. Y'all sweet tea is the best taste in tea your taste buds have ever experienced.
You can visit y'allsweettea.com.
That's right. When you use the promo code DUCK at checkout, hey, you get to put 10% back in your pocket. That's YALLsweettea.com, promo code DUCK, and then, hey, put 10% back in your pocket while you're sitting on your porch and enjoying some finest tea you'll ever get.
Cheers.
See you later, alligator. In Baton Rouge or New Orleans, okay, I hooked into something, and look, I fought him for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Never saw him.
And look, when I finally said, hey, I'd mind near had him up where I could see him, and then he run off about 150 yards on me, on the reel. Then I said, hey, he whooped me, boy. Somebody take his rod and reel, see what they can do. So Jay said, hey, I'll get him to come to the top water or he's going to break the line. So Jace took over, but he didn't break the line. But look, when I finally looked up, I said, wait a minute, where was we at when I set the hook on this fish?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, just about 2 miles to your east over there, right against the bank. Look, this thing had pulled me and a boat with about 8 people on it, about 90 foot long. They had pulled me like 2 miles, okay, while I was fighting.
A 90-foot long boat?
Oh,
you
yeah.
on a tanker?
We spent the night on the ocean on that baby. So.
We were on a 24-foot boat, and there was 4 of us.
Either way, that's boat money. A 24-foot boat's still boat money.
Hey, anyway, he pulled that boat. Hey, he pulled that boat about 2 miles, 2.5 miles.
Well, about 200 yards. No,
It's 2 miles. It wasn't no 200 yards.
but we never saw it, and he is correct.
But it is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, that was a redfish, and if I'd have got him in, it would have been the biggest fish.
State record.
It was definitely not
That's
a
ever
redfish.
caught. Oh, it was.
It's not a redfish.
Oh yeah, perfect. It was a redfish. boy.
Sound like a bull shark to me.
I ain't know what
It was a
he
big.
Caught
It was.
he caught an 8-foot nurse shark.
It was a big shark.
Yeah.
That's
Sound
hilarious.
like-
Hey, here's the deal.
It sounds like bull something else, too.
Well, no. Here's
a
the
lot
deal.
of that.
When Stone was fighting this thing, we're looking out there, and the fish is about 25 yards under the water, and it's flashing silver.
And that's what led you to believe
No.
it was a redfish?
It's flashing silver.
This is
It
a
looks
different
like somebody has
fish.
got a
we
mirror underwater. Okay.
We just left Venice and went to Key West.
No. And hey, and here we go. We finally get this thing. Stone finally gets him up against the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what color this thing is?
Purple.
No,
Red.
he's
Green.
black and white polka dot.
He's a zebra?
No,
He's
I
a,
said polka dot, not stripe.
he's a Holstein cow.
No.
No.
He's a
Look,
Dalmatian.
Hey, but I'm serious. Look, let's see. The brown was brown is that duck call right there.
Well, now he's brown. He
Well,
started
no.
with black and
Hey,
white.
a round dot.
I'm
and
trying to Google this. It's very tough.
Then, see that black one? The other side of it, okay, brown and black. Just like it black as that duck call right there.
Johnny D, it was a nurse shark.
And look, so here's my question for all the great minds of this great country we live in.
I was about to say, not of this
Why, where, and why did I see silver when he was under the water when this stupid nurse shark is camouflaged, black and brown?
Well, I would say it's because you're an eternal optimist, but you know, you find the silver lining in everything.
Hey, I've asked everybody I know and ever does this ever fish. Where did the silver come from that I'm seeing in the water?
How much tea had you had that day?
No, and I wasn't drinking.
Oh,
Hey, that looks like a big giant snake, but it's actually a fish.
Well,
How would you like to be underwater and turn around and see that behind you?
well, I don't know what we're looking at.
That
What
one
we
right
looking
there.
at?
I would
How
get
would
out.
you like to see that behind you?
I don't like facing adversaries in their environment.
Hey,
That's why I don't wade fish. I need to be on the boat
that's the nurse shark.
or on
I
land.
imagine that's the same feeling you get when you're in the hospital and Burley walks in as your
yeah,
nurse.
you wake up from the anesthesia and Burley's over.
And
you.
Burley's there. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's
Burley's a
probably
gentle
Hey,
giant.
I've either died and gone to one or two places, and I think I know it's going to be real hot where I'm at.
Because Burley's there?
Yeah, because Burley's there.
Burley going,
Mm.
oh,
Ah.
I get it.
yeah.
It's a joke, JD.
Oh, Burley.
Mm.
Burley.
Where do we go from here, Martin?
Nurse shark. What other wild tales we
Well,
got?
I just always wondered that it happens every time I go fishing on the Gulf. You know,
You
I
have
catch
some-
something.
You have some fantastic fishing stories.
Oh, well, all the fish do it. You get a silver flash, okay, and then when you reel it up, you got a 15-pound redfish on. What is the one that's your oil rig?
Snapper.
Snapper.
Ooh,
Snapper,
those are-
yeah.
Yeah, red snapper.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you just got to beat the shark to the boat then.
Well, that's why the first 3 days I fished, I never landed a whole fish.
Yeah. Tax
All
man,
I
baby.
ever caught, everybody else is catching snapper and whatever, sharks, all this stuff. You know, he had hit it. I set the hook. I got him. I finally got one. Look at me. Yeah. And so I said, he broke the line. Then I really just the head, and I said, nope, didn't break the line.
He got eaten.
And the guys, everybody on the boat was saying, hey, you got to reel him in faster. I said, hey, look, I was reeling as fast as I could reel. I ain't faster than that shark. I said, all I'm doing is, hey, catching bait for a shark. Yeah. They wait till I set the hook on him, then they come eat him.
Yeah.
So,
Why
no,
not?
for 3 days.
We need to
nothing
go on
but
a
head, boys.
fishing excursion sometime soon.
Oh, I'm taking him fishing next week.
Oh, man.
Well, hey, what I enjoyed about
Good day.
fishing in the marsh is, look, we done run 3 hours with a boat that's got 3 engines on it, and we're wide open. You know, so you would say, okay, you know, there's not going to be a cow or a Brahma bull out here in this water. You know, and hey, look, come around the bend. Yeah, there's a cow. There's a Brahma
Yeah.
bull.
Look at it.
See, hey, there it is.
Stone has a picture
That's all I ever.
of
all
Si
the pictures
catching
I
a
got
fish
for
head.
3 days. That was it. That's as far as I got.
There it is.
Yeah, if you couldn't beat a yellowtail to the boat, you was in a bad spot.
Hey, look, I just everything I
Them
caught.
yellowtails ain't very big.
No, I said, do they actually grow and live like this, or is something, you know, getting it when I get it to the boat?
Well, that beard got some color in it.
Look at
though.
them shoes. Look at
Same
them
exact
shoes.
Hey, that's Duck Commander, baby.
Yeah, look at them shoes. He's still rocking them.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, man.
Stone got
Very
them Crocs
comfortable
on.
because you slip on.
Oh,
He loves a good pair of slip-ons.
Oh, I just found the picture when I was reeling in that fish he was just talking about.
That's hilarious.
That right there. Remember that, Si?
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Man.
Jase, you know, all Jase was doing was, hey, he really, go down, pull back, reel it, and hey, nope, he couldn't stand in it. I thought his arm was fixed to blow up.
man, y'all's out there on a good day. You don't
Oh,
see
no.
that blue water that cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
I
was
bet it was
beautiful.
hot.
It was.
Yeah,
Ooh,
We had 3 days of that.
yeah,
We spent the night, 2 nights out there.
yeah.
That's the most supervisor stance I've ever seen out of Si.
That's
one-
the moment he saw the silver flash.
Right there.
Right
saying,
there.
dude, what?
That wasn't the day. No, that wasn't the one. Hey, we was down there one time. Okay, look, we got on them big redfish.
Mhm.
I'm talking about, hey, 40, 50 pounders.
Yeah, that's blue water fish in there.
Okay, and look, and we didn't catch but about 25 of them.
Thank you.
And I caught about 15 of them.
Of course.
Because every time I turn around, somebody shove a stupid rod and reel in my hand, telling me, reel him in. And I'd just come out of the hospital from Houston.
For lung surgery?
Yeah.
And they just put you back to cardio?
I had just come out of the hospital from Houston. Okay, and I caught about 15 big old 50-pound redfish.
Hey, they say you say you're not tough, but you actually might be.
Oh, he's not. He just don't like pain. Interest rates are expecting to drop, so you know what that means. Saving money, baby. Save money on everything you finance.
Save, baby, save.
But here's the thing: to cash in on the savings, you got to have a higher credit score.
It's an important thing to have.
If you want to help your credit score, we got it. With Smart Credit, they can help you out. On average, Smart Credit users raise their credit score up to 34 points in just 30 days. And that's a big deal because that gets you lower car payments, better mortgage rates, major savings on just about everything that involves finance. So Smart Credit's patented technology scans your credit profile and pinpoints exactly which bills to pay and when to maximize your score. It's like having the best credit knowledge in your pocket. So if you're like, man, do I pay off my car? Do I wait? Do I do all the things? Smart Credit can help you make those decisions, make them better. That way you can get the best rates available. So you know what? This springtime, maybe you want to buy a new boat. Maybe you need to save some money somewhere. Maybe you need to cash in on those savings. Maybe you finally got you some boat money. And that's the things you want to do. Our friends over at Smart Credit can help you figure out the best way to do that, right? Like
you need a good credit score. First car I ever bought, they laughed at me.
Yeah.
Had to call my mom to co-sign.
Yeah, you got to get somebody over there sign on the other side of the line, you know? So you don't want to do that.
That's how I learned about credit.
There you go.
It's important. Get it high.
It is. And that way it saves you money over the life of everything. Don't wait. Take control of your credit score with Smart Credit and be ready to cash in when interest rates fall. Start with your 7-day trial at smartcredit.com/duck. And for just $1, see how many points you can add to your credit score. That's smartcredit.com/duck. Average point changes are based on historical data. Individual results may vary and are not guaranteed. But I can report I got to meet Coach Saban a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah. Did you invite him on?
No. And I didn't even
Where'd
ask.
you meet him?
I had to do a deal for Academy.
Did he yell at you?
Oh, in Alabama?
No, in Dallas.
Oh, and he was over there?
He was over.
That old boy gets around, don't
he leave Tuscaloosa every once in a while.
That old boy gets around.
But it was funny because then we were talking about it yesterday, filming that deal, and Christian was like, well, you didn't get a picture with him? I was like, nah, I just couldn't. I couldn't make myself ask him for a picture, which led to a conversation. Christian was like, well, who would you ask for a picture with? And
I had a rule about that.
And I was like, I don't. I let them ask first if they want one. But other than that, I'm happy with the conversation, right? Like that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I said, I do have one with Emmett Smith only because he asked for one. And I said, okay, well, we're going to take two. And I got one with Scott Van Pelt because same deal. He's like, hey, let's take a picture. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. But it was like a foreign concept for Christian.
Well, what
not
ask for a picture.
I don't ask. Whenever I was running with Willie, I met a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I had a rule. If you're going to get hey, man, can I have a picture with you? I'm Willie's assistant, and be that guy.
Yeah.
It had to be worth getting fired over. If
So
Willie looked at me and said, hey, idiot, you can't be doing that. You're fired. I had to be okay with that photograph.
So who?
So I have one.
Which one is that?
I've shown it on this podcast before.
Is that the John Daly one?
No. That one. That one's worth getting fired over too. John Daly. And I'm going to just pull this one up and we're just going to start naming people in the photograph if I can. There's a couple people in this one.
The John Daly one?
No, in the other one. Do you know who's in the other one?
No, but he wanted the picture. Right? He's like, hey, this guy.
He said, hey, I like this guy. You want a picture? And I was like, yes, sir. No, this one's a little different.
Oh, yeah, Bill Clinton.
We got Bill Clinton, Justin Timberlake, Larry the Cable Guy, Willie. That guy was the catcher for the Cubs. What was his name?
Oh, crap. I know
the
who you're
Allstate
talking
guy.
about. Yeah.
Alfonso, and this lady, and me. I was like, I'll get fired for this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one there.
That one beats the Ellen DeGeneres photo.
Yeah, that's
She took the world's most famous selfie, and I topped it because hers didn't have a president in it.
What was
what
Emmett Smith like?
he was cool. Yeah, Emmett was cool, man. He was
played golf with him at one time.
Yeah, he was a fan of us. I won $100 on the golf game from him. So I still
beat Emmett Smith in a sporting event.
Yeah, then I made him sign it, and I still have that $100 bill.
Golf's not really a sport.
No,
Aren't you good at golf?
No,
Weren't you good at golf?
nobody's good at golf.
Pretty good.
I actually
No,
appreciate
I've
you
never,
saying
I've never been good at golf.
no.
He's been modest.
The only people that are good at golf play it on Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah, and they're not as good as they want to be.
No, it's the world's most aggravating game. The ball does not move.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It is sitting there.
It's a monumental waste of time and
That's
money.
more fun to play on a computer.
If you have a ton of money you want to waste and you have no time, in other words,
go to
you sit at
golf.
the house all day,
Yeah, go to golf.
don't have a job, whatever, you're retired. Golf is for retired people that don't have nothing to do and don't mind blowing a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, we played a lot and blew a lot of money.
I
back in the
support
day
that.
on-
Golf is a lot of fun if you do it on one of them Nintendo machines.
Oh, it's Top Golf is fun.
No, I'm serious.
Top Golf is fun. You pay by the hour. People bring you food.
Oh,
they
no,
bring
no,
you
no, don't
drinks.
go to golf
Like,
course. That's
yeah,
not
golf course is out. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know how Top Golf
That's
hadn't
a waste
shut
of
down
money.
all golf
Get
courses.
you to the Nintendo game with what was the guy that was good at it?
Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger
Yeah.
Woods.
Yeah, he's decent.
What was the
Yeah.
guy that was good at
He's
golf?
No,
golf, yeah.
because hey,
Mr.
me
Woods?
and my son played when he was home. It was a lot of fun.
I'd love to walk in and see Si playing Tiger Woods on a
Oh no,
Xbox
hey, it
or
was actually fun.
PlayStation.
'Cause me and my son
Over
tried
to
to pull,
twitch.com/Uncle Si.
Yeah.
tried to pull the moves that Shark pulled on a real live tournament.
Huh?
Yeah, because hey, the fairway went this way, okay.
Oh.
Fairway went this way, and then it turned and made a big U, and the green is right over here.
He's telling a story about a video game now.
And
I
look, no, this ain't. Hey, no, this was live at a real one of them major tournaments.
It was real.
Oh, look, hey, this one was real.
Si, will you play Mario Kart with me?
We can make a fortune.
No, but anyway, look, they're in there, and he's like 2 strokes behind one of the famous golfers. Okay, and he's got to make a move. So hey, look, he hits the fairway down there and it lands. And like I said,
Yeah.
the green there's a bunch of trees in between. The green is over to his left about 130, 150. So look, the commentator is saying,
Let's get right
what
past
is he
140.
doing? So look, he walks to the end of the fairway and looks around, said, walks back, and he's starting to look over the trees.
Oh boy.
And the commentator
video
said,
game?
the commentator saying, surely he's not going to try this.
You talking about Greg Norman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, surely he's not going to try this. So, hey, first I think he handed him, I don't remember, he handed him the wrong iron first.
I can't wait for you to watch Happy Gilmore.
Well, no, because look, he handed him one and
Tell the
he actually
story.
swung it a couple times. He told the caddy, no, give me the 9 iron.
The one he
Okay,
needed.
so look, he does it, and the commentator saying, he's going to actually do it, folks. He's going to try to put it, he's shortcutting the thing, and, it's going to take him 3 strokes to get there.
He's cutting the corner.
He's trying to cut the corner here and save him 2 strokes, and hey, then he has a chance. So look, that sucker hits it, and these are tall trees, okay, and he's right against them. He's got to go mine straight up. He does it, and hey, then the camera switches. It shows the ball come down. It hits about 4 foot from the flag, and comes rolling toward the hole. It gets about 4 inches and stops.
Oh.
And then he missed a putt.
No, he didn't.
Unbelievable.
No, he got over and just. Now it's tied.
I got
Look at that.
I
Speaking
got
of golf stories, would you like to
footage.
commentate on this?
this is actual footage of Si's golf swing from about 15 years ago.
Oh, that may have been when I hit the one to 300 yards.
Oh, yeah. Look at it. Look
I
how
think
You
that's
can
what
tell
it is.
there's a lot of power in this golf swing,
Okay.
as you can see.
Ooh.
One-handed
Look at
and blue jeans.
He pointing at it.
Hey. End of discussion, boy.
Oh, there's a big old
Oh,
snapping.
there's a big old loggerhead.
Oh, there's the spirits. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Me and Stone have a wild
Now
text
we
chain.
gonna got it going, boys.
Oh, that's funny right there.
I don't know how all that happened.
Oh, that's
Hold
are
it.
those videos I
Hold
sent
it
to you
one.
over the past?
Yeah, that was anything Stone had ever sent me.
Oh, man.
Coming up on the phone.
I wish you'd have kept going now. We was just getting to the interesting part.
Martin, spring is here, baby.
It has sprung because our friends at Fast Growing Trees, they are the biggest online nursery in the U.S. with thousands of different plants and over 2 million happy customers, y'all.
Well, luckily, with fast growing trees, it's not that much work.
It is.
Really?
No, you can do all the work
Hey, look,
online.
apple, plums, and what else?
Persimmons.
Fast Growing Trees offers a wide variety of plants, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, and shrubs, all tailored to your climate and space with an easy online ordering process and quick delivery straight to your door.
That's what makes
They're
it so
beautiful
easy.
this time of year because they're flowered out.
Ain't that the truth? Look, plus with their Alive and Thrive guarantee and expert support, your plants will arrive healthy and you'll receive guidance on choosing the right plants and learn how to properly care for them. Big yard, small yard, no yard, they have something for you with over 6,000 plants to fit any space, from indoor plants to fruit trees to full-size
Look at that
privacy
big old
trees
pomegranate
and
up
more.
there, boys.
That'll grow here.
That's good stuff there.
And you don't have to spend your weekends driving around to nurseries choosing from a limited supply. Look at all that stuff. How many
Just
fruits?
show up at your door.
Oh, no, they got everything.
They got it all. The Resource Center is full of tips and advice from plant experts to help you learn more about your yard's needs so you know it will thrive in your area and your yard conditions. Look, and all you got to do is check out the zone finder to figure out which zone you live in, and they got you. They want you to succeed. I will say that. This spring, they have the best deals for your yard, up to half off on select plants and other deals. And listeners to our show get 15% off their first purchase when using the code
Duck,
at checkout. That's an additional 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code
duck,
at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com code.
duck,
Now's the perfect time to plant. Use
duck.
to save today. Offer valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Hiya!
300 yards.
I could watch this all day.
Si, that one right there caused you to have to pull your tallywhacker out because you didn't make it past the front tee. I can tell you what happened there. That's the rule on golf fair. You had to stop. You had to stop and drop trowel.
Just a little dribble there.
Yeah. Look at he's looking at it.
So, hey, that one out of sight. boy.
300 yards. He watched it for 0.2 seconds
That's right. Hey,
before it hit the ground.
I wasn't there on the 300-yard drive, but I remember.
Neither was Si.
I remember Phillip.
oh, yeah, I was.
Phillip
Hey, that happened.
McMillan sent me a picture of them holding up a golf ball. It was three of them. Forgot who the third guy was. They were holding up a golf ball, and everybody was holding up three fingers.
About 300
And
yards.
I said, "What does that mean?" And he said, "Si just hit one 300 yards. Here's the proof." So the proof is a picture with people holding up three fingers.
Right.
I played a lot of golf. I've hit like 300 plus.
Well, hey, that one.
Let me tell you, both of them involve the cart path.
Yeah.
No, I've done that now. It hits right on the car.
300 yards a long way because you got to remember,
Look, yeah, but hey, look.
a deer 300 yards away from you little.
After I swing that swing
Uh-huh.
and hit that ball, I had to sit down for 15 minutes to rest. Okay. Because, hey, I had used every piece of energy I had left in my body.
Yeah.
Okay. But I did hit one 300 yards because, hey, we looked at it and I said, reef, 300.
Well, just remember,
Okay.
toothpick was 235.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Remember?
And he was little.
Well, hey, I hit it 300.
With that swing I just witnessed, it will not generate a 300-yard drive
Well, hey,
won't
now, hey,
under
look.
any circumstance.
That won't
Hey.
even break a pane of glass.
No, hey, look.
Like he hit a pane of glass with that swing, the ball coming back at you.
Oh, what you told me? We played at night one night. Look, I knocked the lights out of a ball.
Oh, I remember that. Well, that
Okay.
was Duck Dynasty when we
And
played
hey,
night
look,
golf.
And I hit that about the same way.
But if
Hey, look, I went around a circle 3 times
Watch it again.
when I hit that 300 yards.
You spun in circles after you hit the ball?
Hey, 3 times. I made 3 circles after I swung it.
The fact that you're not in Happy Gilmore 2 is a travesty on this nation.
Oh, I've watched that crazy thing.
the fact that your eyes aren't just completely brown is what's amazing to me.
Hey, that's what I feel. That's what I pulled on Phil and Jase in the duck life.
Because, buddy, it must stop right there at your nose.
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Hey, y'all can't see nothing." I said, "Because hey, you got brown crap all the way up to you, covered your eyelids."
The 300-yard drive.
Because there was a bunch of green-winged teal come in, and I'd kill about half of them.
Oh, Lord.
They got to talking trash.
Here we go.
And then, hey, it was on.
What other tall tales you got today?
He's on one.
I'm interested.
Hey, that ain't a tall tale. That actually happened. I hit a ball.
Look,
I know.
I know, but it sure is entertaining the way you tell them. So I'm just trying to figure out what other sporting event.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where golf's fun.
On the Nintendo.
No, Nintendo's one way,
And
but
the
there is
top
another way to have fun. Hey, you get somebody like Willie to come out there and hit golf ball, and then when he hits it, you shoot it with a shotgun.
Oh. It is
That's
not
fun.
It's not fun when he's hitting golf balls at you.
Well, no, because
He will
he's got a Willie's sick in a way. Okay, he likes to people get on his pond. He likes to bombard them with golf balls.
I've had it happen to me.
Yeah.
Hey,
See, that's the problem with golf, though. You always get to a level where you just keep.
well,
you lose all good sense,
innovation.
right? Like
you got to make it more interesting. So hey, let some people come on your pond to fish, and then see if you can run them off, with a golf ball.
yeah, I just find really all you got to do if you just go stand by the flag, you'll be pretty safe. He ain't ever hit the flag a day in his life.
If he's trying to put it on his putting green,
Oh
just stand near the hole and you're safe.
no, he can't putt. Yeah, that's a bad deal.
I played the fifth on Willie's putting.
Well, you were his caddy.
We got to the green, man.
You got a cut of his winnings.
Yeah. Best $100 I ever made.
Oh, that's it. Get some of Willie's money.
Went all the way to Lake Tahoe to get me $100.
$100 bill, y'all. But golf is it's aggravating. I quit and started fishing again. So
I quit when I got
said
a
no.
job because it takes too much time.
Well, that and then Willie and Jase.
I was playing in college and I was like, now I got a job. I don't, when am I supposed to do this?
Well, Willie and Jase play every day. And they're like, hey, let's play for me. And then
They're just better.
You would figure they
you
would
just get your
pretty good.
brain. You just get your brains beat in.
Well, hey,
Like-
you would figure if you played every day, you'd get pretty good. But hey,
I hear Jace is pretty
if
good.
they could play twice every day, and it's not gonna help them. Yeah,
They're pretty salty. I mean, as far as hobby golfers go,
Yeah.
like
Hobby golfers.
hobby.
well, not them people that play for a living. I mean,
No, they
we
would.
play with Bubba Watson for crying out
I
loud.
was fixed to say that was the funniest thing that hey, Bubba Watson is left-handed and got left-handed clubs.
Yeah, clipped Willie for a Hondo right off the rip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and hey, he said, "I'll use your clubs." Well, it's backwards. But he's hit with Willie's club. He hits with the back of the stupid club.
Yeah.
Still beat him.
He did flip it over and outdrive Willie. That was
Yeah.
He's pretty impressive.
Oh no, that's when that boys.
that's how you knew Bubba made a lot of money hustling driving ranges.
But Willie's
Like-
also just dumb enough to be like, hey, Steph Curry, you want to get in a 3-point competition? I once won a church league
Yeah,
game.
and
And Willie's like, I got you. You're on my court. That's what he did. That's basically what he did to Bubba Watson.
yeah, that's bad.
I'll drive you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that's a
do it.
bad deal. I was like, how's this going to work? And then Bubba did it, and I don't know if that ball still landed, but it was incredible.
Yeah, that's one of the best decisions of my life was to quit playing golf.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what's funny? I can confirm Martin quit playing golf because his bag is in my garage.
Well, hey,
One of them. Yeah,
Still got it.
yeah.
oh,
In case you ever need it again.
yeah.
when I worked over at Huntsville on the golf course,
Mm-hmm.
we had a guy, and it was doctor's orders. You need to do something to help calm you down.
Golf ain't that.
Well, no.
That never worked for
Hey,
me.
look, the guy would pull up there.
That's why I went fishing.
No. Hey, the guy would pull up, get his clubs out of his car, put it in the golf cart, go out and play around, come back with a empty bag. So he'd make a bad shot.
He'd break all his
And
clubs.
throw the club away.
Oh yeah.
Throw it on top of trees, everything else.
Oh,
Yo, and I said, wait a minute, hold it. He come back one day and I said, hold it. Let me ask you, I got to try to figure this out. I said, you're on doctor's orders to come play this game? He said, oh yeah, it's therapeutic. And I said, no, it ain't. I said, you're not supposed to get upset
no, golf the one thing that'll make a
because you've
deacon
got a
fuss.
bad ticker.
Oh yeah.
You know? And he said, yeah, but the doctor, I said, hey, look, this game's going to put you in the grave if you keep.
Oh, there's something about it. I would have fits of rage.
No.
I'm a pretty calm
No,
guy.
that's the way this guy was. Look,
Oh, I'd
hey,
sling
not
up
only the money
and
involved,
quit.
he threw away a full bag of clubs
Oh, yeah.
every time he came and bought a new one.
Look, this year there's nothing holding back from loving your hair again, and we all know how that happens. With our friends over at Nutrafol, you let Nutrafol target the key root causes of your thinning hair and help you grow stronger, healthier strands from within. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1.5 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. And look, thinning hair is different for men and women, so a one-size-fits-all approach to hair growth doesn't cut it. Nutrafol has multiple formulas for men and women that are tailored to different life stages, such as postpartum and menopause, or lifestyle factors such as plant-based lifestyle and all the things, so you can get just what you need. Look, I know Brittany is still on Nutrafol, but now she's just on Daily Health. She started with postpartum, and
That's what my sister's on. I got it for her as a gift.
yeah.
That's what my wife Alicia's on. And look, her hair has never looked better, and she's got more confidence. I don't see all the little spider monkeys all over the shower anymore.
There you go. Well, look, it is physician formulated with 100% drug-free ingredients. Nutrafol supports healthy hair growth from within by targeting key root causes of thinning, whether it be stress, hormones, aging, nutrition, lifestyle, and metabolism, through your whole body health. And while many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 72% of men saw more scalp coverage after taking Nutrafol men hair growth supplement for 6 months, and 86% of women saw improved hair growth after taking Nutrafol women hair growth supplement for 6 months. I know we got 3 women that can attest to that. Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code.
Duck.
Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code.
Duck.
That's Nutrafol.com, promo code.
Duck.
I've seen Jeff Robertson break every club in his bag.
What'd he say? He said, I was there. He said, sometimes you just got to lean on it. And
Lean.
He would lean, just
grab
pop
his-
the head off of it.
Every club that had a fiberglass shaft, he broke it.
Yeah. He says, sometimes you just got to lean on it. And he just broke it.
Just had a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Bad putt.
well,
Made
here's
a
a-
bad hit.
it's not even a bad day, but you know how Willie and Jase are,
They get under your skin.
buddy. Trash talk
Oh,
like
yeah.
no others. And if
Oh,
they
no.
got you down,
Oh no, they're gonna poke the bear,
like
okay, till he starts growling and swinging paws at you.
the last thing you want to do is get in a battle of wits with Willie and Jase on the golf course, because they
Especially
going
if Al's there, because Al is
Instigator.
oh no, he's the he'll poke you and get it started.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and then he's gonna when it goes to fisticuffs, Al's gonna be on the sideline. Well, now we got.
I got respect for that move.
Well, I tell you, me and Al most time like rode together because we were so bad. Like it just like
I'm surprised Al wasn't better. He was a preacher for so long.
yeah, he wouldn't. He
Well,
would.
you never wanted to get in the car with Jase.
Yeah, because you go into his ball. He gonna drive. If you are 100 yards behind him, he's going to his first.
His first. That's right.
And then he turn around and go drop you off, and then you got to walk
Oh,
back
yeah.
to his ball. But he had to go look and see where he
He's
was.
the most selfish golfer of all time.
Oh boy,
That's
I
true.
love it.
That's a true statement. He would drive 100 yards past
Yeah.
your ball.
At least.
Oh yeah. If I got there last and had to end up with Jase, I was about to be walking a lot that day.
And the longer we
Oh, I'd have
played,
made sure I didn't never get with that clown.
oh no,
Well.
you don't ever get in the cart with him.
Wow.
Sometimes you didn't have no choice if you was last.
On family vacation, even his sons they'd get in the cart with me.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not running with Dad.
That's pretty bad if your own kinfolks, your own kids won't ride with you. So, hey, I'll be with Stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why Phil called him Lone Wolf McQuaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't get along with one person. That's himself. That's when he's happiest. Everybody, I look up and I said, where's Jase? He said, oh, he's over in blind on the south side of Dog Bow.
Yeah.
And I said, why? He said, hey, just couldn't stand it. And I said, well, you couldn't stand it. He said, hey, he can't get along with none of you people.
Oh, that boy will leave you.
He's
now.
going down there where he can, get along with somebody.
Yeah, he'd take off.
And I
on a
said,
walk.
well, hey, he wasn't alone, though.
Go
And Phil
scout.
said, that's why. He can't get along with nobody but himself.
Every time we bring guests duck hunting, he always goes scout.
Yeah, I'll be back.
About 30 minutes, he'll get the daylight flare.
Oh, yeah.
He'll say, well, I'm going to go scout real
Yeah.
quick.
I'll be back.
And then
Yep.
he'll be back when we get ready to go.
And then 3 hours later, he'd call me up. Yeah, you need to bring them old boys out. I'm going
Yep.
to go ahead and
Yeah. I'll meet you at the bank.
ease on out of here.
Duck hunting with Jase.
Yeah.
The only guide around is Godwin.
Yeah, that don't work.
And you can check him out at Godwin.
GodwinGuides.com.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That sucker's busy.
Johnny Godwin. Yeah, I don't even talk to him. That's why I commented on his Instagram deal. I said, "Mom, I have to book a day to see my friend again." Like,
And,
Oh,
he,
no,
and he
that's
just sent you a link, didn't
yeah,
he?
Hold on,
he
yeah.
said.
Credit card information.
He replied. He said, "You sure can."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh, no.
Godwin gonna clip me for $500 just to see my buddy again. But you know what? It's worth it.
He sent Miss Paula in to get him a hat the other day. His big old bald head getting sunburnt. He needed a sombrero type hat.
Oh, yeah. Get him a big
Straw
hat.
hat. Miss Paula walked in and said, "What you doing here?" She goes, "John sent me to get a hat."
Oh man, Godwin. Yeah, I miss that old boy.
Oh, you gotta
Hunter, it's been a couple. Do we have voicemails or anything you want? You got anything marked? That
Hunter brought
questions from-
actual mail,
mail.
letters from fans.
Oh,
do.
family.
Mail.
Yeah.
Real mail.
Oh, we do have a box.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, Si, remember that mustard we ordered off Amazon?
Yeah.
Toothpaste mustard for you, my friend.
And then my friend Russ Shargaloff
Oh, you had an emo miss, you big dummy.
from Indiana
Why would
sent
I
us.
opened mine. I didn't open
Hey,
yours.
Si, but look at here.
Oh, this is mine?
My buddy Russ sent us a bunch of German condiments.
Why does your buddy Russ know so much about Gurwitz
hey,
ketchup curry?
Deutschland.
Yeah, look at here. Look at all the.
We have a parabola.
Okay,
of-
ketchup and mayonnaise. Here you go. You want this?
Don't throw it. You can keep it.
Do not throw it.
Okay. Parmesan sauce, cream, dop. You probably didn't get that.
I ain't sure about that one.
Okay.
He sent us all the German condiments.
Okay.
So,
We have a lot of
I'll
German
give
condiments.
and I think he sent y'all some cocktail sauce, maybe or something.
ketchup. Nope.
Which one's that?
Don't worry about it.
Well, just talk about it. I don't know what it is. Is that
St. Elmo Steakhouse world famous cocktail sauce, very spicy, and it's the right color of cocktail sauce. It's not red;
Mm-hmm.
it's white.
Yeah. It's got a little orange look about it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's got
that's-
so much white in it. Yeah. And then so I don't know, but that's my buddy Russ from Indiana. He sent that down for everybody.
And then,
Now all I got to find is I got to find me some German bratwurst.
Well, you
All right. I'd have it made then.
can put it on anything.
Because this right here, both of them are good.
Hey, crack that cocktail sauce open. I want to see you try.
somebody
try it.
said faithful listener and sent a bunch of crock pot recipes. Oh gosh.
I want to see Si just take his finger after it. I bet he will, dude.
That knife.
Watch
We
it.
ain't got no spoon.
No.
Hey, that's mine.
If you wait 2 seconds, I can give you a spoon.
Give me a spoon.
Just put your
Give me
finger
a
in there.
spoon.
I just want to see him dip his finger in it.
Yeah, no, I ain't going to do that.
Oh, we got two. You can dip your finger in that one.
No, I ain't going to do that. I'm on a spoon.
Beth called me the other night, by the way. I was
Whoa.
yeah, boy. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
I don't know if I want to try this or not.
Hey, look, I got some sinuses
Golly.
going on. I'm pumped. Beth called me the other night and said, "Hey, what did you mean you make your own
Whoa.
cocktail sauce?"
I don't know
said,
if I want to try that,
Yeah,
but
you
I
make
got my
it.
tea.
Oh, there's
have
your
it, have it.
fork.
All right.
"Where's my fork?"
All right, Si, try it out.
That's-
Oh,
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 he went. Oh, God.
I just grabbed one. I'm sorry.
Good grief. Whoa.
Is it big time?
Does it mean? Does
He had a heaping.
Oh, I
Hey.
smell it.
Hey, go ahead. I ain't got no disease. Get you some of that. Hey, if I did have, I'd kill it.
St. Elmo's fire, baby?
Wow.
Has St. Elmo got that fire?
When I tell you I was at the doctor this morning, I did not need to go there. I just needed to. I'm
Hey.
instantly open.
Yeah.
This is the best cocktail sauce I've ever found in a jar. Your boy Russ came through.
Oh, so I took a tablespoon. Like, I mean, I know it was on a fork, but that was equivalent to a tablespoon. Look at his face.
He said his eyes are watering.
Oh, folks, if you're just listening to this,
Hey,
please go to the
This is
YouTube.
like good bourbon.
Please.
That baby ain't hit bottom yet. It's still burning.
That is so good.
Do I need to grab
Hey,
more
it
forks
is.
and
It's
spoons?
good.
Not for me, you don't. Nope.
When I tell you, as a
Oh.
man who hates bottled cocktail sauce,
Whoa.
they figured it out.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Haley, congratulations on your
Low
graduation.
cooker chicken and noodles.
I've got a lot of crock pot recipes, and I still don't think they're true or real that people eat stuff from that.
Do what?
Remember how
Oh.
I complained about Allison's crock pot and she complained about the crock pot?
Yeah.
People-
Hey, whatever happened on your refrigerator, freezer situation? What?
It is unplugged right now.
Okay.
We've had a week, man. We've all been sick. Hey, but check this out. I do want to talk about this real quick before we go. Check out this guy. People like to hear about the president.
The press.
Look at him.
Oh,
Carter done got a hearing aid, y'all.
press got some accessories now, son.
Hey.
There you go.
So he's always had hearing trouble. We had a surgery, didn't work, whatever. That was a bummer and expensive to not work. But so then he gets his hearing aid yesterday. I walk in the house and I was like, why is it so quiet? He was watching TV, half the volume he used to.
Oh, really?
Best investment I ever made.
So is it just one ear?
Just one ear.
That's bad.
But y'all be proud of him because they said, what color do you want? Clear. And, you know, this is why I was impressed with the boy because, you know, I would be kind of like, I don't want people knowing we got a hearing aid.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, you know, they called Four Eyes back in the day. And who knows what we would have said about a kid with a hearing aid. Carter walks into school like, everyone, check this out. And it came in camouflage. So he said, I was like, you don't want the clear one? He goes, no, I want the camo one.
Yeah.
But then he did do the black and gray camo to match his glasses. I was like, that's cool with me,
Hey,
man.
that's when he's just walking around saying, look, all that stuff y'all been saying, I can hear y'all
I can
now.
hear it now.
Yeah. So y'all pay attention.
He straight walked into that school yesterday and said, everybody, I can hear again.
Oh, man.
Are we just
You looking for something to calm the fire? Okay, got that look on him.
That's still burning.
I'm sweating. In case you're wondering,
I'm starting to sweat right now.
I'm a little.
It's getting there.
So St. Elmo got some fire, huh?
Whoa, what are you talking about?
And the Germans are.
They put is it got a seal on it?
Now this is gonna be fun.
I don't think I can open this. Oh, there we go. Oh no,
What'd you do?
that's just mustard.
Yes, I was looking for anything that'll. My man's gonna just take a shot of mustard to try to.
I don't know what's happening. Hey, that's good.
Oh, I
Hey,
can't.
that's good.
He said that's
The
good.
mustard we got off Amazon, I'm sweating.
Does
profusely.
mustard? Does mustard, in fact, like calm the heat?
We're in trouble. What's your friend's name? Russ.
Russ,
You got
Russ,
it.
you've derailed us. Well, no, Si got himself. He took a daggum tablespoon.
I took a
Like,
big. When I tell you my back is wet right now from sweat, it was hot.
Well,
Good.
I mean,
I would have just took a little bit on that fork, but
that's why I said the finger. I don't know what y'all had against just like dabbing your finger in there and like.
I'm like you. You gonna take a bite? Take a full bite of it.
Be a bull.
be a bear, be a grizzly.
Be a
Well,
grizzly.
how'd that go for you? You doing all right?
No,
You gonna manage? Well, let's get out of here then. Forget it.
I got a Bible verse for us.
Johnny, give us something on heat.
I got a certain Bible verse about condiments. Maybe you know where I'm going. Matthew 13, 31 and 32. He told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it is the largest
Tree.
of the garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches. And there's a verse about faith like a mustard. There's a lot of mustard in the Bible.
That's actually because I dated a girl that had a mustard
You
seed.
dated a girl with a mustard seed?
Yeah, I had a girl that she had a mustard seed necklace
Really?
What?
because you can't see it.
Oh.
Okay, it's inside a microscope.
Yeah.
The glass that she had it in, but it was real pretty. Yeah.
There you go.
Can you see sweat on me?
Nah.
I need a water.
Oh man. Well, we enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much, Russ. You got them.
That would be better on a shrimp.
Well, duh.
Whoa.
Straight instead of just straight, because hey, that's worse than a bad bourbon.
We'll see y'all next time. We're out.
Right here.